What it do, what it do? Check one, check two. This is Anthony Hollywood swinging helm again of WGDGB Radio and News Network, sponsored by Afro Sheen, Ultra Sheen, and Ultra Sheen Cosmetics. For those of you who don't know what WGDGB stands for, simply stands for We Gon' Definitely Get Busy. And check this out. It's about 16 minutes till the upswing of 2 a.m. April 1st. April showers brings May flowers. You know, I've been planting some vegetation, been planting some watermelon, cantaloupe, green peppers, bell peppers, banana peppers, what's the other pepper? Red pepper. I even got avocados, strawberries, and, tomatoes, and anything that has seeds in it is a fruit. Fruit is the most important diet that we should have because fruit gets alkaline straight from the sun. Any kind of fruit, it grows and it gets direct sunlight. So that's what's giving you your alkaline, your energy. Vegetation of vegetables like lettuce, cabbage and all that stuff, potatoes, radish, all that stuff, it grows under the ground. It doesn't get any sunlight. Okay? And that's where all your irons and metals and stuff come into play in your body, zinc and everything, because you're getting the irons and the minerals from the earth, which goes into your bloodstream. And they're like metals and irons traveling through your veins. Now, our bodies are like batteries. And in order for a battery let me take that back. Our bodies are like flashlights. And in order for a flashlight to shine, it has to have a battery inside of it in order to give light. Now, without a battery, that flashlight cannot give light. And that's the same way our body is. Our body is a shell. It's a flashlight. Our soul is our battery. Your soul is nothing but a ball of energy. That's why it's in the center of your body. That's why they call it this your solar plexus. The sun in the sky, it's a big ball of energy, plasma. And that's why it's called the solar system, and that's why when people, they flatline, they get those electropibrillators and they say clear, and they try to shock that ball of energy back into them so that they can exist. And that ball of energy, remember back in science class when they used to show you the nervous system, you see the electrical currents going through the nervous system? Well, that's the energy. That's that ball of energy. And that's why I say eat a lot of vegetables and fruits and stuff, because the fruits and stuff give you your alkaline, give you your energy. And look at a battery. If you look at every battery, that you put in little instruments, most of the time, the top and the bottom of the batteries are silver, but the rest of the batteries are different colors. Say for like a Duracell, on the outside of it is brown and black. You got the Energizer, it could be silver or it could be red or something like that, but the top and the bottom is always silver. Look at the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet. Those are the lightest parts of your body. Okay, just like the top and the bottom of the battery. Those are your receptors. So when you go outside and you stand in the grass barefoot, the magnetic forces of the earth connects to the bottom of your feet. And when you put your hands up in the air, palms up towards the sun, that energy from the sun is sending energy down to the palms of your hands, and you're connecting with nature. You're connecting with nature. Just like when Goku on Dragon Ball Z, he's trying to summon up the spirit bomb. He puts his hands up in there until he gets this big ball of energy that can destroy anything to save mankind. Same thing. Because see, when your feet are grounded on the ground, those metals and irons from the vegetation that's flowing through your veins is just like a river that those lumberjacks be cutting down the logs, and the river is congested, so they bring the lumberjacks in to straighten out all those logs, and so they can flow straight and fluently down the river. And that's the same way it is when you connect with nature, by grounding, by putting your bare feet on the ground and your hands up in the air. It straightens out and lines up all those metals and irons in your veins so it can flow fluently through your bloodstream. So let me go ahead and get off this thing, because it's like 11 minutes till 2 and I'm starting to get hungry. So go in here and watch me some Barnaby Jones, Frank Cannon, and Mannix or something like that, But hey, you all have a groovy, blessed, wonderful May 1st. And you all maintain until Hollywood swinging hollers at you again. Peace out.